4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, and welcome to Silly Girl Trips, and thank you for joining me as I trip through my life. And as you had seen earlier, that was my blue healer, or our family blue healer. Her name is Lucy. She's about 2 years old, and I've only had her for a few months. She's been with my husband a lot longer. I also have 2 Chiweenies, their brother, Shorty and Pablo. Pablo, Pawblo. Get it? And Shorty, my little Chapalito. And Pablo is older. Shorty is the runt. And there's 2 sisters in between them, but I only got the boys. And I got them because to help out my daughter. She lost her kitten, or passed away. And so to help her with her depression, I was trying to get her 1 puppy. I ended up with 2 puppies from my friend Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. And so I've had them since 2 weeks after they were born. And they were born December 25th of 2017. And yes, they are Christmas babies. Come here, Pablito. I've trained them to that, but they're sleeping, I guess. They don't want to come. But anyways, the reason why I'm showing or talking about my animals, and I also have a kitten, her name is Azul, is because I want to discuss how that really helps me out with my ADHD as well as my bipolar. And let me explain. So I've never had any pets. Like I've had goldfishes, birds, more goldfishes, more goldfishes. I did kind of have a dog, but it wasn't my dog. I kind of left the gate open. Purposely maybe just to let the dog go. But yeah, anyways, but that's close as I ever came to a pet. And so I got these animals and I couldn't believe they're still alive and they're still with me. Like my kids, I can't believe they made it. But yeah, they've become really great companions. And I wanted to share some of the great things that I have experienced from having my animals in my life, and I feel that they are definitely really good companions to have if you do have a mental disability, not only bipolar, ADHD, for sure, any other mental disability out there. I did a little bit of research on that, and everything that I found personally from my experience are also the things that I was finding in my researches. For example, they were saying that the dogs can really help motivate you and also teach you responsibility, help you out too with scheduling, organizing, which I have a really bad time with in scheduling. So with having the dogs, you have to make sure they go out to poo, pee, and also, of course, they need to get their playtime in. My little Chiweenies, they just run around for a little bit. Shorty's legs are a little bit shorter. He gets tired faster. Pablo, he's a fast runner. He just runs a few times and then he's good. However, the blue healer, she needs to be played fetch with a ball and all that. So they motivate me to get out of the house, to get up and do something. They motivate me to get the food ready, to put them on a schedule, to walk them. So they help me get out, get some fresh air, let out some bad energy, and also take in a lot of that great energy. And it's always nice being outside. Even on cold days, I've come out from outside in the snow and be like, oh, it's so cold, I want to go back out there. But that was really great because I don't know, it just makes you feel better. Also, the other great thing that my pets have helped me out with are my anxiety levels. Kind of had an anxiety attack earlier too. And for those that don't know how that feels, it comes on differently, but for me, it starts off like when you have too much caffeine and you get like that weird feeling in your chest, and then it kind of hurts your stomach. You kind of want to, it kind of wants to throw up something, and then all of a sudden I just start to not be able to catch my breath because I'm trying to breathe, and it hurts my back, it hurts my, my stomach, and it just makes me cry. And sometimes it like makes me feel like I'm having a heart attack. It's crazy. It's just insane. So with that, with those experiences, ever since I've had my dogs, sometimes, a lot of times, I feel like they've sensed it coming on, and they become a lot more loving. Having the cat around, I think, kind of helps me out a lot with my anxiety, because she really does. She's relaxing. She purrs. She lets me, we sit there for a little while, and it helps me slow down my breathing to the point where I can catch it, and then it helps me get out of that anxiety rut. So anxiety with depression, with the energy and exercise. Of course, when you're up and out at 'em doing things, you don't got time to be depressed. You don't got time to be in your head. And that was another thing I wanted to talk about, because, everybody normal, I believe, even if you don't have a mental disability, does suffer from, low self-esteem at points in your life, insecurities and things like that. And so sometimes also with things that are in your head, and when you have a mental disability, a lot of times, if you don't get help or get jolted out of that, you can kind of get lost in your head. And I could definitely vouch for that, because that's happened to me many times. And so I found that with the animals, with my pets, that they are able to draw me out of that. Even with just spending time with them. Also, just watching them is so entertaining. I mean, I could be crying and my dogs do something stupid, and I just bust out laughing in the middle and forget what I even was sad about, because probably didn't even know why I was sad about or what I was crying about anyways. I just probably was sad for nothing. So this is definitely my own personal experience, owning pets and having them around. And then the last thing I wanted to close with having these wonderful creatures in my life, I'm so grateful to God for them, is the unconditional love that they give. No matter what I do or who I am or what I'm about, they just love me to death. And wherever I go and I come back, they attack me, or not attack me, they like greet me in such a way that you're just loved. You just know that you're loved. And so I'm so grateful for that. And I try to return it the best way I can, by doing for them. And they don't even know how well, all the things that they've helped me do. For this year, 2019, definitely targeting my procrastination. And I've put myself slowly on a schedule. I've got a journal thank you, Ginger, for getting me my awesome journal, my scheduler. I'll talk about that on one of the, on another time. But I'm able to now, I take my dogs out at a certain time, and they're used to it. So the scheduling is perfect. And as they give unconditional love to me, I hope to be able to give back same unconditional love. And also to remember when times are really down and out and are the hardest, just like your kids, your family, your loved ones, what would the world be without you in their lives, and who would take care of them? And that's how I feel about my animals too. Like, I gotta be around to care for them. I gotta be healthier to be able to care for them. And so I really appreciate the little aerobics I get from the running around and throwing the ball and all that. And the fresh air. I feel like I say we take the dogs out for a walk, but I think in reality, they kind of take us out for a walk. And I'm okay with that too. But I'm not a dog, because that would make me a bitch. Even though I'm called one every other time. But that's a whole nother subject. And who cares, right? But what they think. But yeah, so thank you so much. And if you're watching this, I truly encourage you to please go out there and adopt an animal, from a shelter. And if you pick them up at the shelter too, they can help put a chip in it for free, and also help you with, like, I think a tetanus shot or a TB shot, or rabies shot or something like that. A rabies shot, that's what it was. And so they definitely go out there. They have dogs and cats, and yeah, adopt them. They're really good with. I read that not only does it help with us adults with ADHD and bipolar and other mental disabilities, it definitely helps children as well. And so, oh, she wants to see. She even agrees it helps the children. So if you're thinking of the best thing to help naturally, more on the natural care, I believe this is part of that natural care. Well, thank you again for your time, because I can talk on and on, you know that. We tune in next time. Don't forget to subscribe down below, share and follow. Thank you so much, and click on that little bell so you can keep get updates on my up and coming show or whatever these things are on my channel. All right, much love. Peace unto you. I wish peace unto all of you. God bless, and thank you again for tuning in to Silly Girl Trips. Bye.